Hey everybody, I am going to try an experiment to make, I've seen this done before on YouTube, but I'm going to create a clasp for my, junky book I'm working on this month with a lid. And I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. I've thought a little bit about how I will construct this, but we'll see how it goes. So this is a lid to a large vitamin bottle. And so we recycled the bottle piece, but I took the lid off. And the lid was attached like this, but I kind of just broke it off and thought, I could stick it on here as a clasp. And in addition to that, I thought, there's a little bit of depth in here, probably 3/8 of an inch. And I thought it would be fun to just stick, like I have a bunch of these just random pieces here, leftover, just bits that I've collected. And I thought that would be fun to make it a shaker as well. So what I'm going to do first is actually just take my little cover off. This is just a flip book that I'm making for Smashy Stuff for this month. And it's just a piece of cardboard recycled from a box. And just set my book aside. This part I'm going to put on last, I think. I'm not quite sure how thick my book is going to be, but my idea is that this will be attached to the cover, and then sorry, this will be on a strap or some type of a string, not string, probably ribbon. Looks to be about 1/2 inch. So I think I might kind of try to grind this down a little bit so it's flatter and so that it can actually attach something here. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe even a brad or something would look really cool here, something here on this piece. So that will be later, but first I want to just do this piece. So what I was thinking is I have this the cover that's round, and then I have this piece of recycled plastic from, I can't remember what this package was for, but it's thicker plastic, so not acetate, but thick, because I thought thick would be good. And I'm gonna just, I think, trace my lid on here with trace around my lid. Where's my Sharpie? With a Sharpie, and then cut it out. So trace around. And I probably will need to trim also, because there's a little ridge in here and I'm not sure if it will lie flat in there. So I've traced my circle. Now let me grab some scissors. All right, scissors. I'm going to cut this out to the best that I can. So yeah, I just thought it would be a cool way to use up some of these little bits that I have. Just cut this and then trim it. So set that aside and then trim around the circle. And I'm not being exact because I know that I might have to trim it also. And then let's see if it actually fits. It's actually a little too big. A little edge hanging over there. So let's trim a little bit. I don't want to trim too much. No. I'm not very good cutting circles, you guys. Super crooked. But enough that I can pop it in. So still not quite fitting. Let's trim this a little bit. Almost there. Almost. It's not quite. It needs to lay flat. So let's try a little bit more off of this. I've done shaker cards and stuff, but like using windows from envelopes and stuff. Okay, perfect. So that fits inside the cover. And now what my thought was is to use some glue, and I'm going to use E6000. So I'm not sure if I should put it on the inside or on the plastic. I'm going to go on the inside of the cover with the glue. That way it won't smear too much on the cover. So you could probably wear gloves with this stuff. Super sticky. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put a bead of glue around so nothing falls out of the little pocket. My glue is kind of drying out here. Alright, so there's the glue. Put the lid back on. And then I'm going to take my plastic. There's a little piece of glue right here. I want to just move that over. Let's give it a shot, you guys. Lay it flat on my surface, stick it down. So the idea is you don't want anything to kind of fall through to the front side, so I just want to make sure that the glue is getting all of the area. Looks to be good there. If it comes out a little bit on the front, that's okay because it's clear. It should dry clear. Alright, so there is the little pocket, a little bit of glue seepage there, but I'm not too worried about that. And now I will kind of find my position on here. That's kind of centered there. But before I put this on there, I need to figure out how to get those items in there. So I think what I will do is just make sure that there's no glue on the inside. Doesn't look like there's any glue on the inside. Okay, so I'm gonna just layer these in here. So I'm gonna it's just random things. This was from a watch band. It's a little tiny tile from a game, a zipper pull, lobster clasp, a little bit of sequins. This is a button. I think it's a button. It's a little plastic piece. A little. I don't know if I'll put all. I don't know if I'll put all of these in there, but and a couple of this little hair thing. Smallest items I would say will go first. Or flat items. So let's put the sequins in here and put them kind of right side, upside down. Oops. And there's a button that's flat. My daughter's name begins with the letter R, so that's meaningful to me. And there's the watch band. Zipper pull. This is from actually a hanger from a clothing thing, so that's kind of cool. I just thought it was fun. Unique item. Some buttons. There's a button. A couple of sequins again. Okay, so and then there's a little hair tie thing. I don't know if that will actually fit, but maybe what I'll do is I'll take the lid and flip it this way. Let's see. Wait. This is the edge for the clasp. Yes, like this. All right. So this needs to go towards the outside of the cover. This is my cover. And so this needs to go to the outside, like so. Okay. I think that's what I'll do is try to do it upside down like that, taking a risk. This one might be too big. I think this is too big. Take that out. See anything else? I collect things like this too. An actual zipper pull, or the whole zipper piece. There's another one. See, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with those things, but let's see. Yeah, I'm just, whatever bits are on my table right at the moment. Let me look in my little box. So I have a bin here of stuff, random items. Here's some bread ties. See if there's any small enough. Let's stick a bread tie in there because it's junk after all, right? It says July and it's flat, so oops. Let's try that. Okay. Now I am going to very carefully glue around the outside of this. I really hope I get it on the right edge, right? So it's hard to think about stuff upside down. Yeah, okay. We'll give it a try. Now I'm going to lift this up so I can see better. do a very thin bead of glue, so not too heavy. It's kind of hard sometimes with this E6000 glue to get a fine bead if you don't have a little topper. My challenge is not getting things stuck on the inside, but do this quickly. Again, here is the edge. I'm going to do this all over again. Okay, so this is the edge. Looks like that's about centered. And down she goes. Ooh, moment of truth. Moment of truth, guys. All right. A little bit of glue on the outside. But there's a little shaker. Shaker tab. Isn't that cute? And then the lid will go on like this, like I said, you know, the little snap lid, and I'm going to put a string or a ribbon or something on here. I'll have to figure that out for the next video. But yeah, fun way to use up random lids. So hope you guys try it. Hope it was inspiring for you.